Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Man United plan contract talks for rising star Hannibal Mejbri. Manchester United are planning contract talks with rising star Hannibal Mejbri following a string of impressive performances for the club, Fabrizio Romano reports. The 20-year-old's current contract with the Red Devils expires at the end of next season, and the club are eager to tie him to an improved long-term deal. Man United have an option to extend his contract for an additional year, but talks over a new deal are expected to commence soon. Mejbri has only made 3 appearances across all competitions this season, starting in 2 fixtures and netting a goal. The Tunisia international scored his first goal for Man United in the 3-1 defeat to Brighton and Hove Albion, following it up with another impressive performance in the 1-0 Premier League success over Burnley. He was also one of the better performers in Wednesday's 3-0 League Cup third-round victory over Crystal Palace, earning praise from teammate Alejandro Garnacho in the process. Mejbri's recent performances have heightened Erik Ten Hag's trust in his ability, and the youngster will be hoping to cement a spot in the manager's starting 11 going forward. However, realizing his ambitions could prove a difficult task considering the quality of players Ten Hag boasts in his star-studded roster. Mejbri established himself as a part of Man United's first team this season following a successful season-long loan spell with Birmingham City last term. He bagged a goal and 5 assists in 38 championship games, although the Midlands club failed to do better than a 17th place finish in the English second tier. Mejbri was one of Man United's highly sought-after gems in the summer transfer window, amid reports that Turkish Super League giants Beşiktaş were keen on landing his signature on a season-long loan. Europa League title holder Sevilla are also monitoring the player's progress at Old Trafford, but Man United want to ward off interest in their rising star with a new deal. Manchester United have started contract extension talks with Erik Ten Hag. Manchester United are finally showing offshoots of progress with 2 wins and clean sheets on the trot after a stuttering start in Erik Ten Hag's second season in charge of the club. There were a lot of expectations put on the Dutchman's shoulders after a terrific debut season, where he handled tricky situations with authority while implementing his style all over the football club. United also reclaimed their status as a Champions League club via a third-place finish, while also winning their first piece of silverware in 6 seasons, the Carabao Cup. However, the new season has brought its fair share of challenges, including having to deal with Jadon Sancho, Antony's major off-the-field problems, and a debilitating injury situation, despite a slow start which has included 4 defeats in the first 8 games in all competitions. The club seems to be happy with the manager, and according to 90 Minute, are set to begin contract extension talks. The report insists that the initial plan was to offer a new contract post the 18-month period, and that is exactly what is happening. 90 Minute reports read, Manchester United are planning to open talks over a new contract for manager Erik Ten Hag. 90 Minute understands. The Dutchman is contracted to United until June 2025 with the option to extend for a further year, but it's understood that renewal talks were always penciled in for around 18 months into the initial deal. The club's hierarchy intend to continue with them and have already touched base with Ten Hag's camp. The report further adds that despite the club being in the middle of a very protracted takeover, senior officials at the club are backing the manager, with the club CEO Richard Arnold proceeding with the contract renewal as part of his remit. This is a good sign, especially since the British media are attacking Ten Hag with mischievous reports as soon as a result goes bad or the next controversy hits. Fans trust the Dutch manager and want to see the club backing him, and a new contract will once again reiterate to the players who the boss is at Old Trafford. Sufyan Mrabit only wanted Man United this summer, I's permanent stay. Moroccan midfielder Sufyan Mrabit has revealed that he only wanted to join Manchester United this summer, despite speaking with a number of clubs. The 27-year-old had a terrific 22-23 campaign for club and country. He was crucial for Morocco in the center of the park as they reached the World Cup semi-final against the odds. Mrabit continued with the bright form with La Viola in Italy. He helped his club qualify for the Coppa Italia and Conference League finals, where they lost to Inter Milan and West Ham United this summer. Mrabit was linked with almost every elite club in Europe, including United's arch-rivals Liverpool, but the midfielder always had a clear ambition to move to Old Trafford. Speaking to the Times, Mrabit admitted that it was a long and difficult transfer window for him, and he was delighted to join United on loan before the deadline on September 1. He said, after the last game of last season, the Conference League final with West Ham, the transfer window started for me, and a lot of clubs were talking to me, but it was clear I wanted Manchester United. They were long, long months for me, very difficult, but in the end, it was nice on the last day of the transfer window that I signed. United currently have the option to buy Mrabit at the end of the campaign. When pressed on the clause, the midfielder admitted that he would love to stay for the long term. The former club Dutchman is hoping that the club will have a fantastic season with silverware. He is prepared to give everything to fight for the badge during his debut campaign. He said, of course, I would love to stay here, but I don't look too far in the future. I hope we have a fantastic season, win something, and then we will see what will happen. The only thing I can do now is give everything that I have when I make a step on the pitch. For me, it's normal that you give everything, that you fight for every meter, and give your all for the team and fight for the badge. That's the minimum. Roy Keane sends message to Jadon Sancho after Man United exile. Manchester United legend Roy Keane has sent a message to Jadon Sancho following his ongoing suspension at the club due to disciplinary reasons. The England international featured in the first three games of the campaign for United before he was excluded from the matchday squad to face Arsenal. Following the game, Erik revealed that Sancho was dropped due to his poor attitude in training. This did not go well with the forward, who accused the manager of lying. As a result, he has been suspended indefinitely from first team affairs. Speaking on the Stick to Football podcast, Keane said that he has never banished a player as a manager. When asked further about Sancho's situation, the former United captain added that he never faced a similar situation, but he would have absolutely no problem in apologizing if he had done something wrong. He said, I have never banished a player to play for the reserves as a manager, but obviously every story is different. Because it's Manchester United, maybe everyone is looking for them to make a mistake. I have never had the experience of banishing a player and he doesn't play for the first team. I don't think I ever did anything wrong to require an apology. Maybe when I was sent off, I must have said, sorry lads, I must have said sorry in the dressing room after if I'd been sent off, and I would have no problem. Jokes aside, if I'd done something wrong, apologizing, absolutely no problem. The 23-year-old joined United from Dortmund in the summer of 2021 with a huge hype. He was brilliant for the German Giants with 50 goals and 64 assists from 137 appearances. Since his move to Old Trafford, he has failed to replicate those statistics with just 12 goals and 6 assists from 82 outings. His limited pace and lack of confidence are possible reasons. If the attacker shows no remorse over his public outburst, United could contemplate parting ways with him. Roma are said to be interested in a loan move for the 23-year-old. Manchester United's Emma Watson suffers ACL injury on international duty. Manchester United midfielder Emma Watson has suffered an ACL injury whilst playing for Scotland on international duty. The club confirmed that the 17-year-old talent is currently undergoing treatment and rehabilitation at Carrington with the support of United's medical teams. Watson had only just signed for Manchester United Women in the summer and is yet to make her competitive debut for her new club. The midfielder issued a statement about her injury and has adopted a positive attitude towards her recovery. Watson said, "Last Thursday, I had to face my biggest footballing fear, absolutely devastated, but I'm fully focused and committed to my rehab to ensure I am back better, fitter, and stronger than before, and as soon as possible." Football is a journey full of highs and lows, and I truly believe everything happens for a reason. This is a new challenge for me, and I am determined to smash every goal that United and I have set for the coming months. She concluded by thanking the fans for their messages of support. "Thank you for all your kind words of encouragement and support. The comeback is on." ACL injuries have been a hotly discussed topic in the women's game in the last few years due to an increase in their frequency, though research shows women are 6 times more likely to suffer these types of injury than men. More research is needed to determine how to protect the players from them. Players are typically sidelined for 12 months after sustaining an ACL injury, but Watson will have plenty of support at United to help her get back to her best. MUTV Poundit explains what impressed him about Facundo Palustri performance versus Crystal Palace. Manchester United winger Facundo Palustri has been praised after a strong performance against Crystal Palace. The young Uruguayan played all 90 minutes of Manchester United's win over the Eagles in the Carabao Cup in midweek. Facundo Palustri was part of a new-look United attack with Mason Mount, Alejandro Garnacho and Hannibal Mejbri all pressing and providing a threat in forward areas. Palustri was one of the 6 players who completed 90 minutes, with manager Erik pleased with his form and fitness. Former Manchester United Academy striker Danny Webber praised Facundo Palustri's direct approach on the night, noting his involvement in the Red Devils' opening goal. He spoke of Palustri and Alejandro Garnacho's work rate, with the pair still having the fitness to keep going right to the end with the same commitment as they did at the start. Weber said, "Palustri, it was nice to see a right winger just go down the outside at every given opportunity. He played his part, and he played Dallo in for the goal as well, for Garnacho's goal. All in all, both of them, you look in the 85th minute, they are still going full throt. The physical side of the game they did very well with." Palustri is fighting for a regular spot in the Manchester United team, and performances like Tuesday night will go a long way. He was fouled in the first half inside the areas and really should have been awarded a penalty, denied a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Palustri's work rate on and off the ball showed why Erik Ten Hag is beginning to become more comfortable starting him. This was the third start of his Manchester United career and his second in the last 3 United games. Anthony and Jadon Sancho are unavailable currently, but Ten Hag did not turn to Palustri right away. Now he is beginning to trust the Uruguayan. Man United loanee Mason Greenwood provides assist in bad-tempered game against former teammate Ander Herrera. Manchester United loanee Mason Greenwood made his first start for Getafe in a draw against Athletic Bilbao. With 2 substitute appearances at Getafe so far, the La Liga side handed Mason Greenwood his first start last night as they rotated their lineup. Greenwood played all 90 minutes at Bilbao, and the Spanish newspaper AS noted the crowd were against him. The match finished 2-2 and was a bad-tempered one, with Getafe manager Bordalas shown a red card in stoppage time, while 6 of their players were shown yellow cards. Bilbao also received 5 yellow cards and 1 red card. Mason Greenwood is still looking for his first goal in Spain. However, he did manage to provide an assist in this game, his first start for the club. He did so with a cross to Gaston Alvarez in the 51st minute, which the defender converted to make it 1-1. The forward created 2 chances in the game and had one shot, which was blocked. As we wrap up today's Manchester United news, remember to stay tuned for daily updates right here on the channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this information valuable. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.